This is Witchspace News for Friday the 14th of September 2018. I'm Commander Burr. In this week's news, there's a holographic VR overlay in development that you can try out right now. The latest edition of Sagittarius Eye is out. Frontier did a Chapter 4 Exploration Update Q&A live stream. And I'll have this week's Thargoid Report. Reddit user Daniel Frielson is creating a holographic style VR headset overlay for use with Elite Dangerous that brings the keyboard actions from the game into the VR environment and makes them accessible from the controllers. Quick couple of caveats here. I can't speak to how useful this is to anyone playing in VR. I don't personally play in VR. I use head tracking and a large screen myself, and currently the system's only available on the Vive, not the Oculus Rift, although I believe Rift support is in the pipeline. You can see some screenshots now showing off Daniel's progress, and there's a link to the Reddit post about the project that includes how and where to download the software if you want to give it a bash yourself. If you do give it a go, drop us a comment below and let us know how you got on, but it looks really useful to me. So the latest edition of Sagittarius Eye is out. The always excellent dedicated Elite Dangerous magazine recently celebrated its first birthday, and in this 13th edition they're continuing to pump out some excellent well written articles in a nicely portable format. If you've not looked at Sagittarius Eye before, I heartily recommend it. It's really professionally produced, I really mean that. These people are clearly passionate about the game, and their obvious hard work is to be celebrated and saluted. Go give it a look, it's brilliant. In case you missed it, Frontier did a live stream last night to answer some questions about the recently re-announced exploration changes coming to Beyond Chapter 4. It's worth noting that the stream contained no new video or screenshots. Ed and Adam from Frontier Developments were very upfront about that, saying it several times right from the off, clearly managing people's expectations. It's one of the shorter live streams they've done, no bad thing. It's punchier, much more to the point, and it just answers questions from the chat. But it does make for some good background material if you're out in the black and want something to listen to of relevance. You haven't particularly got to look at the screen to get the best from this one. And it's nice to see them coming out and starting talking properly again. Finally, here's this week's Thargoid Report. As always, this information is gleaned from the excellent weekly thread from Burton Simmons on Reddit. So last week, LFT 434 and the Walgal system were targeted by the Thargoids. LFT 434 was successfully defended, but Carpenter City in the Walgal system is now ablaze. As a result, basic medicines will fetch a good price at Carpenter City and slightly less at the rescue ship that's orbiting nearby. There will be evacuees looking to get off the burning station, and they're willing to pay for a seat in an economy class cabin with credits and materials. You'll also be able to get missions from the rescue ship nearby to go and scoop up floating debris in the station. In all three cases, as always, bring all the heat sinks. If you've not done this stuff, I urge you to give it a bash. Honestly, Frontier really excel themselves in the theatrics here. It's really good, it's worth doing. Systems identified by Canon this week as under threat are Agastani and UGP 145. If you're looking for scout combat, either should be a good candidate. As I've stated before, you don't generally need anything special to take out scouts, but the entry level anti-Xeno weaponry requires no unlocking. You don't have to do any grind or anything, you just got to buy this stuff, and it really helps. It's a great way to get your combat rank up, as well as the scouts count as elite ranked ships, and they pop very easily and very satisfyingly with the right amount of pressure. If you are headed out that way, I'd recommend decontamination limpets and try and avoid the cloud of goo that comes from them when they do pop. As always, commanders, pick your fights with care. If you're looking to haul goods and help with the clear up from previous attacks, There's absolutely loads to do still. Operation Ida, which I've linked below, has you covered in that regard. They'll tell you what to get and where to take it. Also of note, if you're still out by the Gnosis, the attack on the ship has apparently stopped now. Yay! And the Gnosis itself is paying top dollar for meta alloys that can be farmed from the barnacle forests nearby. As with this stuff and everything else I've talked about in this news update, it's all linked in the description below. That's it for this news update. Thank you for making it this far. If you enjoy my videos, do remember to hit the subscribe button and also give the video a thumbs up. That stuff really helps the channel. You can also hit the little bell notification to get an alert as soon as I upload a new video. I'll be back later this week with more videos. Until then, 07 Commanders, follow the greens on the way out and do keep clear of the toast rack. I'll see you next time.